Hey guys, we are back for a few more hours today. Chaos Invasion has started. We are facing a second wave of Rise of Chaos and the first wave of Chaos Invasion. That pretty much happened on the two-turn difference. We just confronted Overland and taken some of the keys of territories because they were ruined. So we're facing about 70 armies of Rise of Chaos and about 20 armies of Chaos Invasion. The Rise of Chaos first wave has been defeated on all three sides of the world. They were pretty much circling the drain. The AI alone has defeated the Rise of Chaos in the south and in the north. We handled them in the north east. Yoo-hoo! Okay, the game is saved here. We just had yet another confederation, this time Stirland. We can pretty much confederate everybody. This bonus no longer is relevant. The field is nice while you're building towards 10, and later on you get extra money. But when you have a lot of money, it's not longer relevant, so you can just confederate the rest. But let's see how this will affect the other guys. But it should be fine.
Fight if you're going to fight.
Yeah, we got rid of the last beastman here. You can't disband this guy, huh? Okay.
Chance would be a fine thing.
Where's the slaughter?
Until you're doomed, my friend.
Okay. Chaos Invasion is coming. We are in a good spot to face them. Let's see what we got from Confederation. We have control over Western Sylvania. Regarding objective, we are missing Nordland, Ostland, Hochland, and Ostermark. Eastern Sylvania is Ostland. So we have to confederate the remaining factions here. And of course we have to defeat the Force of Chaos. No big there. What do we have here? He actually defeated Vlad and Isabella. Huh. We're getting other armies, so we don't really need this guy. Oh, Talisman Endurance is nice. We can keep his Imperial Pegasus. We don't really need this one either. We have our armies. When you confederate, you really want their territories. You don't really care about their armies. Rarely you care about their armies. Can get rid of this, all of this. What do we have here? Some random characters, which we don't want to care about. We have enough heroes, actually, enough. I just recruited 3 more heroes.
Protector of the
Don't care about this. What do we have here? Son of Discipline. Don't care. We put Helmut as the electric counter Talabekland. We still have one spot here. Enemy hero actions change my 7% and 10 plus on all provinces. I guess it's just for the untainted and cheaper Imperial supply units. Okay.
Who calls?
Who calls? Looking good here. It is a apprentice wizard here. Look, a student is available. Morska has been beaten here. They're pretty much on the run, but they still have their coast, so they'll be able to recover their the things.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Just defeated the Norscan armies there. One of them is on the run from the looks of it. Let's investigate what's going on here. There's a lot of things to manage. You pretty much have to keep track of it.
To the provinces.
Okay, we're getting another army there.
It is time.
Sigmarite Archlector.
We actually got Karakungar as well.
True
Nice.
servant of Sigmar.
There's gold in these mountains. These guys have been Stirland and Auerland have been defeating vampires. Pretty much bullied them. Elector Counts destroyed. Not only got destroyed, but we brought him back. But it's still negative 2. It will get reinstated. It will get through the reinstated now.
Command here.
What else is there? Who else would they get? This guy here
We're born to hunt.
is a single steam tank.
How to proceed?
Any advice on legendary Bretonia? Well, if you're talking about Bretonia, it's the guild game a little bit tricky. Suggest you watch my Bretonia opening. But Borderloo and Carcassonne are quite easy. You just get 4 lords and farm the greenskins for 20 turns, and you do whatever you want. Cavalry is everything, starting from tier 3. At least suggest you watch one of my campaigns. Who else did we get here? We have a lot of heroes. Mostly they're there for spying.
Judged.
Forget about this one.
Show me the accused. Tools of judgment ready. Direct me. Direct me. Yes, General.
All good. Just checking everybody is set. Mr. Platinum, silver, white,
What do you
blue,
want
purple,
of me?
all good. Rubia is going north. Rubia Pine Temple need an army. They do need an army.
What?
These two currently have no army. And we have a still now as well. Don't need any of these. We don't need this. Needling and Flensburg don't have no resources. Let's investigate. What do we even build here? Transportation and a wizard. That's 2. What 3? What 3? Pablo should be good because of wine, so we keep the, I guess, the captain slot. We can only keep up with the extra captains. There are also Forjakoa. Oh, nice. More iron, cheaper great swords. And this will over 1,000 income there with 10% extra tax. We'll just get a wall here. I mean, this settlement is pretty safe as it is, but walled up is better. 6 public order. Should be fine for most part. This one has to be like this. We get anything else from Stirland? We have this from Auerland. Oakenhammer was from Auerland as well. We are at 62 settlements. Our economy is richer than God, and we can pretty much get whatever we want, starting with a stack of steam tanks. Haven't built a stack of doom tanks in a long time. Gonna have riots in the chat if I don't get one every few campaigns. Okay. We have 7 armies. This one is increasing our upkeep, but they have no units. Okay. We don't need positive authority anymore. We just need the rest of the Empire for the victory condition.
What's the quarry?
And we'll be getting more armies, so we hit them hard. Hit them hard. It's Rise of Chaos and Chaos Invasion at the same time. It was 1 turn difference because we had to trigger the chapter first. So it's 90 armies here, 70 Rise of Chaos, 20 Chaos Invasion. It's an early Chaos Invasion on the second wave of Rise of Chaos. Doesn't really get earlier than that.
Are you?
Okay, all good, all good. I'm quite surprised that these guys got stomped here and this guy got stomped here as well. The Dark Elves have bullied them. Bullied them. We just have to see what happens with the Chaos Invasion. Will they actually have a chance?
I'm no statesman, though I do.
Okay, all good. All good. Let's continue notifications. Click, 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 click. Keep forgetting you can totally get a Barded Warhorse. You should get all the mounts on a Battle Wizard after you get Conduit. Until the Pegasus. And we can even get the early ones. It's like so extra, many extra points there.
Where next?
What do we have quests related? That's not happening. Staff of Volans. Actually a pretty good item. We don't have Arcane Conduit on Guild. Look at that trade. 24,421 shekels per turn. We're rich, boys. What is Guild?
Do not waste my
Don't waste his potential, boys. Let's start with a good one. Sounds about right. I've done this battle in the past with 0 casualties. 0. Let's see. I mean, this army is not perfect right now, but it's getting there. Okay. So I hear good news from so far from the Outer Worlds guys. Looks like we're gonna have a good one in
Men
2
of
days.
the Empire, I am no warrior priest blessed with the gift of making grand speeches. I am no orator, that is true. But I am not a cold man, despite this mask, frozen in its stern aspect. What we do this day is not just some plot to gain favor for the mantle of Supreme Patriarch. No, there is much more at risk. If the Mountain God awakes, if Sun Eater is roused from his ancient slumber, all that we hold precious is doomed. We must stop the summoning and
I'm sure
stop
Guild
it
CA
now.
has used some device to make him smaller. Oh, holy shit, this battlefield has actually better textures than I remember. I love what the CA has done with some of those battlefields. This is much better looking than Warhammer 1. I usually ignore Guild's quest, still not a point really to do them all the time. But I do them when I can.
Fire's yours. Ready for war. The Temple of Lumina.
We had a crash today, and I'm not sure what was the cause, but I think it was a rare texture, rare bug, or this thing here. This is perfect battlefield, triple line firepower. It's pretty good, Storm Knight. You can recruit it instantly. That's the only good thing about it. That has advantage over a regular steam tank. Since you need only 1 or 2 steam tank per arm, it's perfect. So you don't ever have to recruit steam tanks. You just instantly get it when it's ready.
Handgunners!
There's gonna be 1 million damage in the center.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
They are Sigmar foes.
Standing by! Remember, men, Sigmar watches!
What's the cooldown? I think it's 15 or 10 or 15. So our long range artillery. We have the Sunmaker here, and we have the Hammer of the Witches. The long range shots should be quite good here.
Hellblaster volley gun!
Phase 1, we harass with the steam tanks. Steam tanks are harassment, damage dealers, tanks, melee experts. That's an incredible unit. It's one of those things that like feel like it's like in the right hands is like nothing we can do with that shit. And the more you have in the army, it's like almost makes it impossible to have a defeat. Our downside takes you know, tier 5, 2 or 3 turns to recruit depending on technology, and of course they're very expensive. But the Empire economy can afford easily 60 tanks with full all of Empire. Economy is really obscene with the Empire. Always been. Now it's even more with extra 5% tax and some more economy technologies.
What do you mean?
Ulrich's wrath on them!
We should use a good transmutation while we're harassing. I want to shoot those knights. They have 4 units of knights. It's like the only real risk to our army.
We obey! Yes, sir! Quick march!
Let's get a good transmutation here. Shame the giant just left the range.
Take position!
For Heldenhammer! Moving now! For Sigmar! Fire!
At speed!
Nice shots, nice shots! It's actually good damage there as well.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Yes, sir! Taking position!
Those knights are going around.
Belligerent! Yes, my lord!
Not really good for us.
State troops!
But
Ready!
oh,
At speed! Weapons prime!
look forward.
Ready for war!
Moving faster!
Highest risk to our army is friendly fire.
Sir!
Keep tanks grouped. We have a. Is this 100 meters? God damn it.
The Empire endures!
The Temple of Lumina! Awaiting orders! Moving now!
They come! They come! I channel the wind of Shamon! I'll have them as bronze statuary before they finish me!
Go! At speed! Yes, sir! Quickly! Elevate cannon!
guy's on a horse from the looks of it.
Formation march! Take the ground! For the Warhammer! Ready! Illuminus, hold! North! On Legion! Yes, sir, quickly! Right in sight! The Empire endures! Take aim! Heading out! Great cannon! Fire! Hellblaster bodyguard! Ready for war! Standing by! Ready for war! Sigma guide our fire!
Need the channeling stuff for this little guy so we can reset the cooldown.
Moving now! By Ulrich's wrath! The Temple of Ruminor! At speed! We are Sigmar's heirs!
About to enter the range of guns. They will not leave.
Illumination upon them! Pick them off! For the Emperor! Blast the volley down! Go! Take the ground! Marina, guide our aim!
There's 1 million damage in the center. We need channeling stuff on our light wizard. Goddamn range! One thing is they destroy the net by making it only get the AOE on overcast. So the Temple of Lumina got nerfed. But the range, don't touch the range for fuck's sake. It removes the strategy from the game. Everything that got nerfed to 100 range or less is from goddamn multiplayer.
Move.
This battle is actually hard with this army. This battle is hard with this army. I got totally wrecked last time I did it with a firepower army. Because you get too close and they just jump you with some nice stuff. There's another battle here now.
I am ready. Are you?
You aggro them with proximity threats like the steam tanks. They have to respond to the tanks. The tanks are harassment and they basically aggro their fast units so they get obliterated before the slower units arrive. So it's perfect strategy with max firepower. I think that battle they made the reinforcement come too fast. That is a problem for the firepower. Where's Karl Franz? We could switch armies just for this battle. That stuff is nice. We don't have Arcane Conduit. Yeah, this is very nice. Here's Gonja.
No!
We need to send our military to help Kislev again.
Summon the Elector Counts!
What do we have here? There's a bunch of horse monsters. So.
Is it time?
Americanus, you know, it's not a miracle worker.
I am France.
I'm not sure what you expect here, man. Listen to him, it's like...
pick up the
Give me at least 2 turns. 2 turns. Yeah, Adam.
What's the quarry?
Sigmar, grant me strength.
Huntsman General, step to it!
Blessings of
I think the Archaeon is going to be up for a rude awakening when our military reaches him.
The great outdoors!
Volkmar the Grim.
Okay. Volkmar is ready to fight Chaos now as well. We have a anti-large army here. A little bit extra on the cannons. Still want a storm for infantry. In the flat terrain here, and face them with firepower. If we have something exposed, they do move in. We get closer to our artillery in the back. I'll keep the cannons in the back. They can do whatever they want this battle. Whatever they want. Put the halberdiers like on this side here. Horse masters are known to go into melee if they're overwhelmed by the missiles. Put me a steam tank forward, luminarch in the back, like for resistances here. Perfect. And let's put these guys here. These guys can wait, just put the wizards here. We have to wait for the reinforcements, position everything properly. These guys, they're probably gonna be turning a lot. Crossbowmen counter those guys. Postmasters are pretty good, but they get counter hard by missile infantry. We can tank here with Volkmar a bit. I put the priest next to him, he might aggro more than 2 units. Okay, Roman is here. Roman has a special army. Put another warrior priest here to cause a mosh pit here, possible mosh pit. Getting reinforced with a bunch of artillery here. Position them like here. What's the distance here? Actually, stay in back.
Moving out, sir.
The mortars will just get ahead a bit.
Sieging enemy. Ready to engage. Mortar. Detachments move. We are ready. Mortar. Ready to engage. Yes. Form a ring of steel! The Empire endures! On our way!
No need, Ostland, you can go back home. We got this. Where's their commander? Where the hell is their commander? Shoot that idiot. Whatever crossing the sea here.
Heavens unleashed.
Well, guys, don't like some little bit chain lightning? Sure. God damn it, we just painted the Popo wheel this morning. Norsca's gonna pay for that shit. Nobody's attacking Norsca, so they keep sending their armies. Also, the new Commander Zora, its damage is good, but it still takes a lot of time for it to fall from the sky. So you have to think twice if you're gonna invest that much power. But if it hits hard, so it's good.
We always have the upper hand. I am elated.
What do we have here? Speculum.
Volkmar the Grim.
Oh, is Ostland war with Norsca? There must be a war with Norsca.
So,
They are.
ready.
I'm gonna pick Earthing over Rolling Skies.
I will cast out.
Because, the air chaos units are, you know, no joke, so
What does the Emperor bid?
we don't really need Rolling Skies.
We're there.
Chosen of Sigmar.
The nation calls. No!
To strengthen the Empire.
I heard Norsca likes to invade the Empire, so we send, you know, a little bit, you know, the quality boys. They're getting anxious in Reichland. The factories are running 24/7.
The nation calls. Moving off. This will bolster the nation.
Okay.
Pick up the pace.
Clear this area, but will not last.
Tools of judgment.
There's way too many of them.
Cut them out.
Thank God it's the Rise of Chaos Warherds, not Chaos Invasion ones. We lucked out again. Or is it luck? You know, to you know, untrained eye, it's, you know, all streamer luck.
Step to it.
Streamer can't plan stuff like this. Streamer can't get lucky every time.
They will be judged.
What is streamer doing? What is the secret?
March on the witches. Moving off.
Okay.
Pick up the pace. Be judged. On march.
Yes, General. Bring me to battle. Direct me.
Step to it.
That's a tune for Kislev.
No man.
It's playing. The end is nigh.
To it.
I don't think, we do have a lot of military. We might protect Kislev, but they can destroy it on the same turn.
How should we proceed?
The reason why you have so many heroes, because of the vision changes in the recent updates. So we have to have spies everywhere. We have to know position, exact position on every single army Because you can be here, and the army can be behind this tree if you don't have extra line of sight.
Onwards! Seek out the heretics. Report. I trust no man. Sir? Let us move. Your orders? Moving off?
I think the rest of the world shall be fine. They did handle the Rise of Chaos quite nice in the north and the south. We just have to confederate or take these territories, these 4 territories, which will confederate. We have 10 fields with all 4. Even we go red here, and we have to defeat Chaos, and this will be the end of the campaign. Do you know if the Guardian Felix are DLC or any download? They come from Total War Access. It's kind of like a gift from CA to anybody using Total War Access. Said Reichsfort here. Reichsfort, because this place is these 2 places are under threat by heavy Norse attacks. That quest bell is tough. Because I used my firepower army once and got smacked by the reinforcements. The firepower army cannot handle that much at once, because they come so close to you. So we have to switch armies just for that quest bell. Which is no problem really.
Step to it.
So if I confederate the remaining factions,
Who calls? What?
4 of them, I get -10, huh? You know, my question is, if we have Calamitous Authority, do we have the red penalties as well? Or is it just war with Elector Council, you don't get these penalties here? Because right now the Northern Confederation is not really required.
Mission accomplished.
It's time to confederate the rest of them, where the authority doesn't matter
Empire.
anymore.
Yes.
We have most of the Empire, and now they all have loyalty to us.
The Empire.
So we just take the rest.
On it.
Still in the room thing. Gives 9 melee attack. It's kinda like the brass cleaver.
And Emperor.
We have to configure it now, otherwise we're gonna have to wait another 20 turns, and it's not really convenient. I think all confederations are ready now. Increase fealty with 1. Which one was it? Ostermark? Other time? Maybe we can do it one more time. Put us to -7 crumbling authority. This shit makes no sense, because we have authority over a vast amount of land. So this is, you know, one of those things that, you know, makes this not really perfect when you get the rest. We can easily just get the rest, but why do we get a red fealty? Because authority takes time to increase. In either way we lose authority, so you can't really have everything and all the positives, because, you know, that's, I guess, snowballing. I guess the red is fine then. It kind of balances it out. But you can still get all of it even before turn 100. Just that bonus was really sweet to keep. Let's grant us over 6,000 per turn. We're going to need at least another 20 turns to defeat the remaining chaos. So I guess it's gonna be fine to delay 2 more confederations. And then we just confederate everybody and win. Because it's almost impossible to just cover the push them into the waste. You have to destroy them. So at that point, it doesn't really matter anymore. You're gonna have to defeat them anyways. Like the chaos stays in the wastes for half a turn. Confederate Northland makes no sense though, cause they just have one region. But they could get destroyed again and we then lose to authority. Authority only matters to get the fealty up to 10. From that point on, it's 5% tax rate. The growth is really trivial at this point in the campaign. We have so much prestige, we could make a bonus fealty with all of them, even if it gets decreased by the high negative authority. Pre-Civil War, you know, nonsense. They really should have put one more green bonus for the authority and another way to get authority through high prestige. I haven't really thought this through. But the foundations for the system foundations are good. They just have to give more options for prestige. It doesn't make sense later in the game, but it works. You just click, 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 click. Easy game, easy life. The only time it's gonna be a bad thing if 10 fealty factions try to war each other and you have to pick a side. Then you just use mass prestige to increase relations to get the fealty back. And then no sense increase to negative authority as you confederate the ends to join the rest of the empire. There should be probably a bar on our authority that puts it to like neutral between the green and the red. That means that you've grown too big to lose authority anymore, to finish off the rest of the confederations. Because the system does not really matter after you have 50 regions. It's pointless. It's just snowballing. And why would it matter? Because, you know, the chaos comes, and why would they bicker when the chaos is coming? They really don't think this through, really, don't they? They don't really think this through. It just doesn't make sense when you get grown too big. It's too easy, and you've grown too big, and then it makes no sense. But it adds definitely life to the Empire in the early game. Dalrage says, man, if this much chaos turned up in my game at once, I would just uninstall. You need to go to YouTube, turn on some inspirational music, soundtrack for Civilization 6 or soundtrack for Skyrim, and listen for a couple of hours. Yell Iron Will inside yourself, and then come back in and kill them all. This game is life. That's what I have to do to just deal with Twitch chat every day, not deal with 90 chaos. I deal rather with 90 chaos every day than with Twitch chat. This doesn't mean I don't, you know, love some of you. You know that Bilbo speech when he was celebrating his birthday? It's pretty much exact speech every streamer should give their chat. And he says he likes some of them, but doesn't like nearly as much others as they like those some of them, or something like that. Holy shit, look at all those Bjornings. What if we had a Hobbit faction? We would need to gather enough resources so we can have 3 breakfasts and 3 dinners. I like you, Fail. I like you. How Artemis Sinos would say, you know, you're a sycophant. I can't hate you. Some people, you know, come to the Twitch just to, you know, they wanna see arguments, but they don't wanna see streamer triggered, and they don't want everybody, you know, holding hands, singing Kumbaya. You know, like there's actually a community that, you know, people have to worship the streamer, otherwise they get kicked out, booted. But they don't understand that, you know, this is not just a job. This is a way of life. Talking every day, streaming long hours, is to be a very healthy, happy environment. You're not playing here some toxic multiplayer game, you know, to accept the radiation
I will
poison.
hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. Holy shit! They should be definitely, you know, Twitch streamer addressing his viewers. Hey, Kilk! Yoo-hoo! During the break just now, I watched the premiere of Watchmen, and I have to say, I don't like the way they do things. They should release a whole season out at once. When they just get a one episode make no sense in a binge world, it's like, of course the people gonna complain and, you know, tell shit makes no sense. Because we don't know what the hell is gonna keep happening. But if we had like second episode, third episode, fourth episode for things to start making sense in this new world and environment, less people would complain and bear the show with poor ratings. God damn it, man! When will they learn? A lot of TV shows, they don't work unless they're bingeable. It's 2019. At least the age they should know. Hold on, guys. Hold on. One moment. Okay, here. It looks like there's not many coming on the other side. I watched The Boys. I loved it.
Sir?
That's how you do shit. Stella is gonna go insane in the Chaos Wastes. We should send him to a diner nearby to get some lava cakes.
March!
Ought to be a diner nearby.
What does the Emperor bid?
Emperor needs delivery of steam tanks within a week to the north.
Slaughter the sheep. Yes, General. Strike!
They have that technology right now. That doesn't even matter quickly here. Oh, they don't have the planetary technology yet. So this is gonna weaken them quite a bit.
Strike!
I'm trying to find Arcane, but he has a few armies here. You guys see him? God damn, I don't see Arcane. You see, CA? You see? This means numberless. Beyond counting. You should count more than 9. You know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 fingers on the hand. Try that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep counting and make it countless. Numberless in size. Where? You guys see Arcane? Am I blind? I don't see Arcane. Maybe he's he went around.
So? Yes, General. To war! The nation calls.
We need to do the quest, so we'll switch the army for this purpose.
Let us begin.
This is still corrupted.
Summon the Elector Counts. Pick up the pace.
The Empire. Onwards. I am in ascent.
Is it time? Yes, to unite the provinces.
It is time. Wind of Shammon, I will.
Okay. Let's do this battle. This battle is tricky with firepower because they jump on you. But with this army should be more than fine. This is for the 3rd guild's item. It's his best one as well.
If Orr thinks he can take what is rightfully mine, then he is very much mistaken. I will be Supreme Patriarch, I will wield the Staff of Volans. The wind of Shamon will rise and blast any who get in my way. Now is the time for the Gold Order, and I will brook no interference. Any who get in my way will see their armor run into lead goblets, their blades melt, and their bones turn to gold. Now, men, fight! Bring me victory! The Emperor needs me, not some pathetic pyromancer or insipid white wizard! For the good of the Empire, I will rise to the highest magical office in the land, and this fool will not stop me!
They do jump you from this forest because there is a limited area. This is the worst thing about this battlefield. You then get the good deploy area for the firepower. You can't really get here, so it's not good for the firepower army.
By God, Maraz!
Demigryph Knights! We are ready! Great swords! We are
You can always switch the army just for the purpose of this bell.
General! Soldiers of the Empire!
There's those guys around.
Ready!
Hellblaster volley time! Taking position!
They're coming towards you.
I am prepared! Ranged weapons ready! Yes, sir! Quickly! We are Sigmar's heirs!
And look at that, one more coming from the side through the forest.
By my will alone!
Let's fantasy me those cannons.
Let's guy that!
Yeah, I lost this one with the firepower army.
Soldiers of the Empire!
I usually ignore this spell because the guild was not a very good wizard for a long time.
At speed!
But we only started doing it when the guild got better.
Battle wizards! The power of life is mine!
Yes, General! What do you bid? For Sigmar! Fire! Now! Sir! Great swords! Ready for war! Hand
To that fool.
Standing by! Find your targets! By Ulrich's wrath!
Oh, you won't come back, huh? Wizard, where are your spells?
Demigryph Knights! Ah! For the Emperor! Great swords!
On to war! Power of life! With haste!
Sigmar! Yes, my lord.
Come with a lot of range on the sidearm.
Ready to fire!
I'll deal with those horses there.
Demigryph Knights! For Heldenhammer!
Send in tanks.
State troops ready!
I think those guys don't wanna play with the great swords anymore.
No lingering! For Sigmar! Fire! Prepare for combat!
Jade order!
Illumination of combat!
The power of life is mine!
We obey! Sigmar call! Take aim! Battle awaits! Formation, march! At speed!
just let them route here.
Heldenhammer!
We are...
By Ulrich Schrott! Demigriff Knights!
What the hell are we fighting here? Those guys just moved. The tanks here for terror.
Bring it
They'll
down!
break.
Handgunners! In range! Sir,
That guy should have
moving
joined the
now!
Witch Hunter Order, not really the Order of Wizards.
Formation! March! Charge the battle here! Ah!
Let the wind of life blow!
Demigriff Knights! Moving now! Sir! Moving now! The winds blow strong! Great swords!
Sigmar calls!
Show us the foe!
The Empire! All things must wither!
Great swords!
Spearmen with shields against great swords.
Demigriff Knights! Go! Ready! Take the ground! Pick them up!
Guys, wasn't Thorbringer at the starting bell.
Formation march!
Oh my god.
Through it!
Have you seen that shit?
David, rise!
Who the hell is still fighting? The Crossmen are trying to flee.
Get them!
Hold on. Just give them a pardon here.
Taking position! We are Sigmar's heirs!
What are the army losses? Yo! Yo, trigger the army losses, it's done!
All weapons are yours! Great swords!
It shall be! David, rise!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Great swords!
Shit.
For the Warhammer!
Thank you, Arcade! Yoo-hoo! And thank you, Merconos. Okay, I think there's gonna be some follow-up here. I don't think I had this item since the guild was pretty mediocre in the past.
Oh my god.
But my guild is pretty strong these days. Very nice damage dealer. Thank you. I got a raise today. I thought I'd share a little of it. Congratulations. I kinda read this. We need to keep
my
these 10
God.
times chaos for eats as well.
Seen that shit? Holy shit.
I think in like 4 days all those gifted stuff from the last month will expire, so we'll probably see regular chaos with each side and we're gonna play the Spanish guy. Can you imagine the regular chaos or not even 5 or 3 times after this shit?
God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Okay. We just have to get Geld to Aldorf. Sure.
Bring me to my men.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Much about replenishment here.
Onwards. Yes, that will do.
By the comet.
I have no replenishment here. This is corrupted.
As is my right by Sigmar's crown.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
This will bolster the nation.
Guild will be back in 5 turns. Okay.
So,
By replacing Guild, he goes back to Aldorf since it's our capital. All the bench lords in Aldorf.
I trust no man.
And we get him back in 5 turns to command his army.
March on the witches.
Pretty nice item. Pretty nice item. Since we have no conduit, we really need it. So I did the quest.
Summon the Elector Counts. The righteous
Archeon! Where is he really? It's apparently hidden somewhere here.
moving. What does the Emperor bid?
We still don't want to get ambushed by the beastmen, so they can't take that bridge away from us.
Show me the accused.
Yeah, this is Chaos Invasion. The end times have arrived.
Bring me to battle.
We had a hero move to this area and we don't see Archeon. I see him, I see him. Oh no, that's not him. God damn it. I had a hero move to this area.
General. Moving
We'll
on.
harass some of these guys here.
Is that
Cetra is strong. He should be able to handle most of this.
Let us move.
Cetra is taking over the Southlands in the south. So it was a nice surprise to see. Clan Pestilence doing good, huh? They're allied with the Vampire Coast. I can't believe they actually defeated the opposition. The Clan Pestilence just gets bullied these days. So there's always a chance. It's 50-50. Comes on top.
For a bid. To the provinces. Show me the accused. Hunt them out. How should we proceed? Bring me to battle. Fight if you're going to fight. Soul Slayer. Out of the wine.
Go drink the beer in the tavern.
They will be judged. The nation calls.
Don't be like this.
Forge up. Who calls? For Sigma. Praise Sigma.
I heard you like to raid the Empire lands. Guys, he likes to raid the Empire lands. Let's show him what we do with the raiders. You're surprised I'm only rank 7. Well, Servants to Chaos, Puppets of Chaos, Warhead of Chaos, Warriors of Chaos, Bjornlings. That's 5 factions with overwhelming armies right now. So we are pretty much second strongest faction after the Chaos Forces.
Sigma calls. Pick targets. Rituals are made. We are Sigma's heirs. Ready to serve. The Empire endures! Yes, General! Demigriff Knights!
Eager! Yes?
We have a quite absurd army here. But our economy can afford anything right now, so there is room for absurd armies right now. Are you serious? We got a bold guy here and a guy with a hair here, but we can't get more than 2 unit guards for Emperor captains? The Demigriffs of Albert is better than the other ones, of course. It's all about anti-large. And if you send your... the main cavalry role is, you know, to deal with anti-large, other cavalry. It can kill infantry as good as pretty much anything else. This is elite cavalry. If you're gonna get cavalry, get one that has bonuses large, because what's the point getting the cavalry otherwise? And these guys can win pretty decisively against most large units.
Victory will be ours! We are Sigmar's heirs! By the Emperor's will! By Ulrich's wrath! Demigriff Knights! Yes, sir! Ready for war! For the Emperor! Demigriff Knights! We are Sigmar's heirs! No lingering! Attack! Magic will protect! For the Empire! Wise counsel! We are Sigmar's heirs! Take aim! Shoot it! Ranging target! Shoot! Obey! Go! Come on! The Empire endures! Sigmar! On my command! Luminar, ready! Take the ground!
Let's guy that blow!
Ready for war! Prepare for combat!
Sage wizards!
Ready for war! Demigriff Knights!
War!
Standing down! Light the darkness! Ready! By Galvaraz! None shall live! Awaiting orders!
Fleet! Very well!
Sigma calls! Run! strengthen the Empire. That's laughable. Seek out the heretics. So? By Sigma's right! Yes, my lord.
The trees tell me much. I am gone. Ready to burn them.
How should we proceed? Move!
Yoo-hoo!
Your orders?
Want to know about Godric Felix, Manuel?
Direct me.
Tech is almost finished now. This place is gonna hit hard now.
You know nothing.
Stats and traits. Well,
Send me a champion.
they don't have character sheet, inventory, or skills. Lazy! Gotrek has ability that can heal him on low health or kill him, and has ability for defense and ward save. Pretty nice stats for fighting. And Felix is a great sword anti-infantry, very tanky. That has regeneration for characters when in melee, pretty strong one, and a buff for the ward save and melee attack. They're pretty shit for the player, but for the AI are pretty strong. Should have taken Salzmund, really. Would have taken it.
I trust no man. On march!
What's the mood landmark? It gives you spices, wine, public order, growth, faction wide, local untainted, and 2 crossman units. It's pretty nice for money. Making 25,000 from trade almost. Yes, Steven. So, for example, you have a road in Flensburg. It will provide growth in the province, income in the province, but the movement only works in the region. Growth is province, income is province, it says province. So, every region gets plus 8%. And this all stacks, but the movement is only for the region. So it's economic building to keep boosting the economy. This they go excellent in Reichland, but you need all the stuff in Reichland as well. I guess you could drop all the walls and get all the roads if you want to play greedy, but who will ever get close to Reichland, right? But better safe than sorry. Stuff like the Green Knight and the Gothric Felix, some of the most disappointing things they've done. Really sad. They could have done Gothric Felix in so many ways. And then there's Scrying Pulse, yeah. One day we'll get Goddess on the Scrying Pulse, Booker. One day. You know, I smell a conspiracy that these things are just they exist because of multiplayer. In the campaign, they don't even care anymore how this shit gets implemented. They probably stop caring because maybe the production has entered into the Warhammer 3 area. Can't believe Clan Sky survived. The capital was under siege, for fuck's sake. The Wood Elves now finished Estalia. They don't understand what's a great thing about the characters. You can equip them, you can give followers, banners, and you build up skills. You get rewarded by playing them. This adds fun, replay value. But where is it? I have no doubt the Warhammer 3 World Map is gonna be the biggest Total War campaign ever.
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
What do you think the satisfaction for the Warhammer 3 will be? It's hard to say. They did surprise a lot with Warhammer 2. So, hard to say. Yoo-hoo! I mean, other than the obvious chaos stuff, it's hard to say what are we going to get from the other factions. I see Arcane. I see him, guys. Oh shit, I lost him. Oh, I see him again. I see him. I see him. Look at this, we have yellow here. What the fuck is this shit, man? There's yellow there. Not even full red. You know, Booker, how do you think I completed Alien Isolation? How do you think I completed the terrifying game? I defeated the Archaeans so many times in 150 campaigns I played so far in Warhammer series. More like 180. That I got team psychology in real life finally. I think I need some troops to protect Myrmidons. We have about 20 turns before we actually finish them off. It's definitely gonna be about 20 turns. This is fine. I think we might need this last one here. Okay. Gelt is gonna be away for 5 turns. Who the hell is gonna be defending Hellpit?
Yes, General. Is he tired? I'm not going to Godtrek, journey, son.
Let's go troll these guys a bit. This is what, 2 more turns.
Volkmar the Grim. What do you require?
Not you.
Praise Sigma.
Did Chaos Invasion actually declare war on Norska?
Speak.
It didn't, huh?
Yes? So, who calls?
You have been granted access to my halls. Don't make me regret my act of kindness.
Until they get rid of the Clan Scryer here.
How should we proceed? Moving off! The nation calls! Praise Sigma.
We need Gelt 4 turns,
Ready!
4 turns for Gelt.
Summon the Elector Counts! On march!
Go here to replenish. This is good replenishment.
Take up the pace!
Send this guy here. And Gelt will be back in a few turns.
The righteous hammer.
How much power do we have here? 224, huh? It's currently because the region.
I will cast out all evil.
Rach has managed to get tier 3 and tier 2 wall. Pretty fast, Six, because there are so many of them.
Sigma be
I had to send Gelt to Aldorf to get his stuff.
The wild makes warriors.
The Beastmen can totally interrupt our tactics. When we attack, we are unstoppable. But the Beastmen attacking, it's a problem because they can ambush.
Sigma grant
Should have made an army that can kill the Beastmen in this area. Without worrying about getting ambushed.
by the comet. For Sigma! Son of Gurney!
They don't have a replenishment yet, so we can still harass.
What? Strike! The instrument of Sigmar's will. Sigmar watches over me. Moving out. Sigmar has heard my prayers.
On the trail. Ambush positions.
Might go around this area. What sort of armor would you use as Wood Elves versus 10 times Chaos? As the Wood Elves are pretty much mainly Wave Watchers.
Sir?
Guerrilla tactics, mass lightning strikes.
General?
There are only 2 armies here.
Calls.
Doesn't seem right.
I trust no man.
Doesn't seem right at all.
For Sigmar.
Not going this way at least. So what do we have here?
Deny.
We have almost tier 3 walls, which get guns. Not really good options here.
Archlector.
Rank 14 with extra public order. I don't think we have Kislevet Courser available. Scribe, Messenger. Give me some Razor Standards. And there's no Warrior Priest available here. He's gonna be defending, so he doesn't really need movement. He gets 10% movement from Cal France and the yeah, get the replenishment here. Some banners here. Replenishment. What do we have here? The replenishment does help.
True servant of Sigmar.
What's available
Champion
here?
of the faith.
We have these suits on guns. It's a mortal that doesn't cause friendly fire. Only from explosions, I think. We have the Noble Sons Abroad. I'm not even sure what these guys have, but looks like double AP damage.
Praise be to Sigmar.
Double AP damage. These guys have suppress, which is pretty nice. Nice. This guy's a little bit of a luxury.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Exterior patrol. Suppress is a kind of big deal. It's good to have in the army.
I serve Sigmar. Going forth.
This will help just a bit. Rank 15 for the important stuff. He's in a city, so it doesn't really matter on this. Who's gonna be protecting this city here? We've got Marconis in this campaign.
Agreed. On it. Sigma's will.
We just have to hold this city. Hold this city. We need tank build here. So we can actually do some damage. Still doesn't really matter. Pretty nice tank stats without the items. Extra layer of fear on. This goes well with terror, so we put a terror here. What about the razor standards? We only need one here. Only one razor standard. One of these. Let's assign some untainted here so we don't go highly corrupted here fast. All these +1 public order followers on. I guess the scribe is the last thing if we need to follow up. And this guy needs to just protect the city here. There's a pretty nice stats to tank. Shame we didn't have a cunning one. Always these shitty traits when you don't need them. Hate this system.
Bring me to battle. We proceed. Moving off.
Princes?
I will not.
What mode for 10 times chaos?
I will marshal the men. Pick up the pace.
It's going up to Albion.
They will be judged. Is that where heretics
Just
lurk?
need vision here for most of
Judgment
them.
ready.
Just vision.
Pick up the pace.
You know what they are.
Tools of
No
judgment
surprises.
ready. Hunt them out.
Captains can assault here as well.
Hit 'em.
This diminishes the enemy army. Not all of them can replenish yet.
Yes, General.
And for the legendary items, it's a new thing with the Empire. They added the Empire rework, the Elector Count system. So, for example, the Elector Count Midland has the buff and gets a unique weapon. There are 12 weapons that were given by the dwarves when the Empire was created. And as you get these positions, you unlock unique units, weapons, items. Not all Marienburg has item, not a weapon. 2 belong to Reichland, and various bonuses.
Direct me. Pick up the pace. Show me the accused.
I think Balians should stay here. Just patrol the coast here so we see what the hell is going on. A lot of hero moments. But the assault units and the captains are needed.
Preemptive strike.
Is there a reason they give you so many
Sir?
capacity? Especially now that since they've taken away the vision.
Is it time?
What does the Emperor bid?
I'm a zealot here as well. The marine here. We are going into the water. Gonna need some of this. We're entering Chaos territory, so this is good. This one already has it. We'll get some public order with the remaining followers, because this is all corrupted territories. They can ambush us on attack, so it's pointless. They can ambush us on attack, so there's a chance when the beastmen attack to ambush you, so they destroy this. Against the chaos we can, yes, but not against the beastmen. Unfortunately, I didn't get an army that is strong against the beastmen ambush, so we killed them all within a few turns. This army is still under construction.
What does the Emperor bid?
Just double checking here.
Serve no master.
Yes.
We're going to need two more warrior priests, but they will have to be the right traits.
Who seeks my power?
This one is just to AFK the Alder for a little bit of money. We don't need any more wizards. Extra wizards get nobles and then boost income.
Sigmar's will.
So they get 21% more income to Reichland. We are ready here to start fighting. Oh, finally! Avalon has made peace with Lothern. They've been fighting for 100 turns. What the fuck, Lord Mazdamundi? Rank 9? What the fuck is this army? I would be crying if I was a developer and see Mazdamundi like this. What the hell? One of the most powerful things in the Warhammer universe, and just sad Pepe. These guys realize these guys are endless. As long as Cetra leaves, they can just get legions of the undead from the realm of souls. Literally, Khemri and Cetra is more endless than this, the chaos coming from the south. One might think, where the hell does the chaos get the manpower? They bring the manpower from the other worlds. I wish there was a manpower mechanic in Total War games, and it that is crippling to the strategy if you don't do well. Like some factions would have bonuses to this mechanic and some would have penalties. Like the undead would have bonuses while the dwarves would have penalties. If I tried the S mode for Warhammer 2, yeah, we played the Chaos campaign with it. I also think that the Chaos is not of this world. They're coming from various worlds. That's why there's so many of them. There's way too many people living, many people on these areas to, you know, to be coming from the same world. Some will get corrupted and, you know, get drawn to them, but it can be all from the same place. Maybe they're coming back from like all the conquered worlds. And my Norse comment was regarding just Norse and not just the Warriors of Chaos. And it makes sense.
A reckoning in blood.
These guys are 2 more turns with us. Might as well get some bloody stuff here.
Gotrek! Berserker! Herr Jäger!
Who?
Sword drawn! Slayer! Herr Jäger! Grom! Herr Jäger! Death Seeker!
Well, you'll definitely get your death, Gotrek. And we don't have your vigor here.
I'm here! Herr Jäger!
He has a massive long, greatsword, Felix.
Where's the kill? Go, go! Ready!
You wanna bet if I was commanding the Beastman army, this shit, that this guy was actually won.
Back to back! All right! Go! Gotrek! Okay, all set! Onslaught! A sure thing! Agreed! Hunger! Herr Jäger!
He does give a good smack, but he's taking too much damage already. Maybe the blood oath will hold.
Gotrek!
How does he lose so much leadership there? Facing and struggling enemies nearby, huh?
Gotrek! Ready to fight! Gotrek!
Gotrek has no armor and no Fizzer resist really.
I'll die willingly!
They're gonna rout Felix if this goes like this.
My
They just knock, he's just getting knocked, not even fighting.
Herr Jäger!
Why does the Lords even have attack in the flank? This shit makes no sense. Holy shit, my single end is attacking the flank, we're gonna lose! Everybody rout!
Ram! Where's the kill?
Yeah, he's gonna get routed like this.
Gotrek!
Just like no damage reduction.
Paragoul!
He's getting more kills. Gotrek is doing pretty good damage. Looks like he has a pretty good attack speed. What the fuck is this? Where's the ward save? CA, where are the items here?
Brandy! Gotrek! All right then!
We can disband them, so we have to just get rid of them. Wonder how his mechanic will work with heroic fortitude.
Slayer!
So hit points greater than 10%.
Gotrek!
This is said that Felix actually got routed by the Gors, the Ungors.
Still here!
But he has no damage reduction, no godly AI defense.
Berserker! I will!
If Ungrim was here with my ability, he would have killed them all. Killed them all and still had a health left.
I'll die willingly!
Oh, these peasants. Why? Because you can build up Ungrim with skills, traits, powerful items.
Gotrek!
What the? It just healed.
Death Seeker!
Didn't miscast though. Yeah, Ungrim doesn't take damage from the shit units. These units literally do not damage to Ungrim because of high armor.
Ready!
Let's see how much is Miska's damage. Probably gonna fix this, too many people complained. It's one time per bell. Oh, just one time? Okay. These guys have no damage. No damage. Ungrim would have killed them all. Give that Physicist an armor with perfect vigor on Ungrim. Pff, what's a Beastman army? It's just breakfast. These guys can't even fight off one war herd of peasants. Multiplayer units. Multiplayer. Seen some Cygers there now. I don't think anything screams multiplayer as much as Gothic and Felix. Hey Deadpool. This is Ungrim and a bunch of cheerleader slayers soloing some couple of armies of undead, including much more powerful units than those shitty beastmen, and still health left. With yeah, 1-5, you know, ... kills. At least we got a better economy back now that those two are gone.
Yet here you are.
Why did I give non-aggression to the Norska scum there? It's a lot of war herds. I feel like we have to get ambushed once. You can use them as Bretonnian, also plan just free Lord in here. But why? You gotta get a knight and Hippogriff. This has been quite a bit lately. Your state troops had recently been participating in joint military drills with their counterparts in Ostland. Attending were some of the more junior members of your personal retinue. Fresh-faced recruits handpicked for their warrior prowess, but still young and impressionable men. During a night of rest and recuperation in Ostland's capital, the men caused a drunken brawl that soon escalated into a minor riot. By dawn the next day, the damage had spread across a large portion of the city and included the desecration of some state monuments. The behavior of your men has caused Ostland to look upon you extremely unfavorably. Dishing out harsh punishment will not be enough. It may take considerable resources to salvage things here. Considerable resources, huh? Let's give them considerable resources. 500 prestige.
What does the Emperor bid?
To the provinces. Archlector.
The trees tell me.
Sigmarite Archlector.
Step to it.
Yes,
The red wind blows.
let us forge up. What orders?
Let's get all the movement here. Messenger, već izgledat kosor. We still have to stay a few turns here. It's a couple of thousand gold. This is a lot of money. in this city here.
Champion of the faith.
This is the point where you get 10 armies worth of spearmen, shields and halbs. Well, that will cost like 1,000,000 gold. I'm not even kidding you. Probably like 400,000 gold per turn. It's only for the infantry, Stefan Molo. There's no infantry here.
Of Sigmar.
This is the tank corps.
Who calls? To battle!
Armored division.
I trust no man. For Sigmar!
This shit is surrounded. They have all the low bestial rage, huh?
I command here.
Getting this territory, we suffer corruption and surround.
Your orders? Direct me. Yes, General.
So this one is from the Chaos Invasion.
Sir. They will be judged.
They're going around again, but they destroy this one here.
Ready! By Sigmar's right!
Just going to the Hell Pit. I need to protect Hell Pit here. If they get any closer, we can a lot of them can be separated here.
Take them before they get to battle.
I can see if they got technology
Tools
yet.
of judgment ready for Sigmar!
Blessings of Sigmar upon
Looks like a retreat.
Sigmar, grant me strength. Following Sigmar's path. To battle! The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Oh, we got a fireball item, nice.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Fireball item.
Summon the Elector Counts.
That's how we deal with the Hell Cannons. Spam Ruby Ring of Ruin from Battle Wizards, which you have 2 per army.
Volkmar the Grim.
Volkmar almost ready to deal with this shit.
The loyal makes warriors. Alright.
So we're gonna be dealing with like 4 Chaos armies the moment the warheads are done. This one supporting the other side on the bridge, but they're never gonna cross it. Never.
Secure the perimeter.
Just need to put them in Fort Ostros for now. The moment the warheads are gone, this is gonna bull the Chaos just drastically. One of them bridge battles with this much extra artillery. Have fun.
Who calls?
We get attacked by 1,000,000 armies if I attack that.
The Empire.
If I put here, we get ambushed by at least a couple of armies. I don't see any Cygors in the area. And this artillery is gonna get destroyed. We need it against the Chaos. We don't need it against the Kalfrans. Against Warherds. Takes too long to recruit new ones. And if we go into this area, we also suffer corruption if we can get out.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Just put here in an ambush.
As is my right by Sigmar's crown. Onwards!
We should have an army here already that could deal with all these ambushers.
Direct me.
Moving a steam tank army to kill them all with a couple of wizards.
Strike.
But definitely gonna prepare this for the future. One of the armies has to be built in a way where they can handle mass ambushes for a whole turn, so you can destroy all these within like 2 or 3 turns. They have 20 more armies.
We proceed.
Invasion comes with 90. As you know, 70 wasn't enough.
War.
It's like same as in Vanilla. You get 7 armies with Rise and 9 with the Invasion. So it's 70 on 90.
Hunt them out.
But those greatsword purple, they come from Aldorf, so they're special greatswords.
Pick up the pace.
It's new Elector Counts units.
Out the heretics.
Been added in the last big update.
Is that where heretics lurk? Your orders? Strike!
A little donkey need this.
How should we proceed? Let us move. Off we go. Bitter, hard, and fast. Yes, General. Moving off. Step to it. Yes, General.
Diners.
Hit 'em hard and fast.
If a regiment of renown dies, can you get it again? Yes. In 10 turns, when it's disbanded or destroyed, in 10 turns you can get a new one. Get more ammo for the artillery. Right now it's piling towards 94.8%, because their characters giving untainted, so you can never really get 100. All they need is 50% anyways.
Praise be to Sigmar!
It's under siege.
Denied.
So what exactly is coming?
Sigmarite Archlector!
This is Rise of Chaos Wave 2 and Chaos Invasion Wave 1. So 70-20. So the Chaos Invasion is started. Oh, we're not even full strength here now. Okay. There's only one army coming here. It's like not that crazy problematic. Can't believe this is campaign 113 turns, and we have 1 determined warrior priest, 1 cunning, and 2 disciplined. Yeah, Bjornlings means it's an invasion. They come with Archaean. Just once. Yeah, if we didn't have a 10 times chaos, 1 times Kree, this campaign would have been over before turn 90. With a short campaign victory. Next campaign, we're playing Lizardman. Pizza, a special will be on. And you guys can vote how much chaos you want to see. If the 600 is met. It might start this by the end of this month, or it will be next month after Battle Brothers. I'm planning to take a little bit of break with Battle Brothers next month. Early in the month or like middle of the month. Tomorrow we're starting also with Outer Worlds, been requested by King Roman, so playing that as well, alongside this campaign. We'll be trying various things with Battle Brothers. We'll be playing on the highest difficulty. I was playing Veteran before with Iron Man. I'm actually testing these civics right now, but yeah, pretty much. BB are the Bell Brothers. It's a nice tactical medieval fantasy game, but a similar, you know, kind of like a sandbox gameplay with like a XCOM tactics, but in medieval fantasy world. I miss the music from the Bell Brothers. These are such nice soundtracks. You know what I would love to watch? Creative Assembly people playing this 10 times chaos. Holy shit, I would love to watch that. I remember that guy that failed at Quest Battle twice. He'll probably be sweating like a pig playing this. I would love to watch CA play this. Yeah, we played some. There is a playlist of Bell Brothers on YouTube if you missed it. Well, sometimes you do get surprised with a quest battle because you don't know what's gonna happen. Bell Brothers is a real gem of a game. Some of those games, when you do well, it's very satisfying. Favorite enemy in Bell Brothers? Okay. Kinda think it's brigands, the raiders, because you know they make the funniest noises when you kill them. You can you know fight them a lot over the course of the campaign. They bully you a bit early, but later on you bully them, and you know nice, you know, steady getting richer. You know that bloop when he just gets in one shot with a headshot. One of the most satisfying thing in the Battle Brothers is when you have like a well-trained, equipped group of mercenaries then you encounter those raiders that used to bother you in the early game. Just love fighting those. I wouldn't want to be a person only in Prague right now. I have not played the new stuff. It's gonna be quite exciting to see what they changed. Looks like tomorrow we'll be fighting Chaos pretty much all day. Who knows, maybe we even finish the campaign tomorrow. And come 1 in the morning, we'll start the Outer Worlds playthrough as well. Long stream tomorrow, boys. Long stream.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Can you hear that? My death calls.
Off we go to fill my chapters with terrors of untold lands.
Yeah. I think we want Ostermark next. They did build up this area. We want to Confederate Ostermark next for sure. If they offer an Ostermark, we'll take it. We need to trigger a save. Oh wow, look at that.
Bring me to my men.
Are they gonna retreat across the river?
Men, I will
Fucking
fight with
hell. Why is this allowed, developers? Why? They just hop over the river? You should not be allowed to retreat across the river. Same shit like this. They hop here, you attack them, they can't retreat, they're pinned. Hop over the river? Bullshit! Let's just save the game here.
Champion of the faith.
Down for that, boys. See you tomorrow. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow. Good night.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?